world. Welcome everyone to join us on today Thursday meditation sessions with Mang John. So let us begin our sessions by pay respect to our teaching Mang together. So let's bow. Let's bow. Second bow and third bow. I would like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Hello, Jesse, and hello, everyone. Hello to Tian Aisen, Femi, Balogan, Daniela, Elsa Marine, Manish, DJ Botox, Kareem, Christian Thompson, Peter Ukushubu, Muda Sisu, and Shana, Adesina, and Eritomiwa, Fayemi, Gabo Dumebi, Golawole, Stephen Oke, Ayumi Tan, Peggy, Sear, Hazel Ho, Shinan Chen, and Donna, and Bettina, and Enio Luvar, and McLean. Okay, so nice to meet all of you today, and we are going to meditate together. But before we meditate together, I'd like to share some meditation tips that may possibly be helpful for you, especially if I see some of new names I've never seen before. So I guess you recently joined my stories and you probably are aware of how we meditate a little bit, but if we understand like why we employ meditation techniques, that's gonna be helpful. So let me share like the presentation I have, and that's gonna explain why we need. Okay, so here you see or you will see the video that or the presentation I will share here. Watching, I probably do not need to tell you how to wash clothes, and because that's something we've been doing every single day, right? But believe it or not, how we wash our clothes also will make the clothes cleaner, or maybe not so much, depending on the way we wash our clothes, right? Okay, forget about washing machine for a while because that's easy. You wash your clothes, you throw it in the washing machine, you press a button, and that's it. But think about when you have like a bucket, water bucket, and then you put your cloth in it, and then you start to clean it, to use your hand and water to clean cloth. This actually is possible, but it depends on how dirty the cloth is. If the cloth is pretty dirty, using water alone isn't enough, right? Anyone who use only water and do not use at all detergent when you wash your clothes. Okay, I'm just checking. Maybe you can also type in the chat box as well. Okay, basically, if you wash your cloth and you not use detergent at all, that may make the cloth clean. That may clean the cloth. But if the cloth is pretty dirty, you need to add some detergent, right? The detergent that you put into when you wash your cloth is similar to methods of meditation, which means when we meditate and the mind is pretty clear, you probably do not need any of meditation methods at all. Just by just closing your eyes and leave your mind still, and that's it. Voila, your mind is still. You don't need any technique at all. But if the mind is not pure, or maybe it's clouded, you need to do something. Needing to do something is similar to adding detergent in the washing process. That's going to be easier, right? And when you wash with some help, for sure, your cloth will become cleaner. And well, that's something we normally do when we meditate. When we meditate, again, if the mind is pretty clear, you don't need to do anything. It's just like you wash your cloth with just water. No need to add detergent at all. But sometimes that's the case. Because the clothes is pretty clean, just using water will be sufficient, right? But if the cloth is dirty and you do not use any detergent, not easy. Maybe just by using water, it's not enough to remove some spots. You have to use your hand and maybe, like add a lot of consciousness, but that perhaps not as good or as effective as by be able to add detergent to the washing process, right? So that's why we need methods of meditation. That's why we need to either, like repeat some mantra, or maybe to breathe in and out, stay with the breath, stay with the mantra. The method of meditation is like detergent we put when we wash our cloth. And how you are able to, use your hand to rub the cloth and remove all the stains, that's sati, or consciousness. If you are conscious, you constantly rub dirt and clouded spot on your cloth. Again, you can use the center of the body alone as well when you wash your cloth, or you can as well use the meditation technique connected with the center of the body. For example, you breathe, the breathing will be similar to the detergent, but the center of the body is when you also use your hand to rub the cloth, to wash them. Okay, so hopefully this clarifies why we need to use meditation method. That's because the mind is pretty clouded, and just by using your hand to rub your cloth is not enough. But if you keep washing your hand over and over and over again, somehow it seems like you're gonna one day, when you do it every single day, you're gonna have a washing machine. Okay, that's probably like magical. How kind of washing machine appears just out of the blue? But it's like you are able to clean your mind so fast that it's not equivalent to watching just with your hand anymore. Okay, so that's another thing. So you might think that, okay, detergent is similar to washing machine, but no, detergent is similar to how you wash your clothes in a water bucket. And if you don't use any meditation technique, you just wash them with pure water and nothing else. But if you add detergent, that's similar to when you use meditation technique while washing your clothes. Okay, so I hope this clarifies the reason why we okay, some people use bleach. Okay, yeah, that's probably similar to meditation technique as well. Okay, but no matter what you will do in washing clothes, make sure to not to use too much force. Otherwise, maybe you're gonna torn your clothes apart and probably not good, right? All right, so now we are ready for our meditation. And Yeah, let's meditate together. Are you ready for it? Okay, so now let's begin our meditation together. You may close your eyes softly and gently. Close your eyes softly and gently. And relax all the muscles in your body from the top of your head straight down to your toes. And breathe in and out softly, slowly, and deeply a few times. You breathe in to refresh and breathe out to release. Spend a moment to adjust the way you breathe until you feel more comfortable with the posture. Relax all your muscles from the top of your head down to your toes. Relax the muscles of your forehead, the muscles of your face, your cheek, your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. And when you are feeling a bit more relaxed, it will be easier for the mind to remain within the perimeter of your body by following the awareness of your breath carefully yet relaxingly. The mind will stay mostly inside but if you happen to think about something else, that is alright. Doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. All you have to do is bringing the mind back to the breath again and again. This is to see how conscious we are, for the mind to stay still. We need to have a little more consciousness. Try as much as you can to catch your own breath wherever it is. Remember to proceed relaxingly, that you don't feel frustrated or annoyed. Should the mind keeps running away, it may take a while for the mind to be completely motionless. Therefore, don't worry much about the present result. Keep focusing on the way, the method, make it right, and proper results will follow eventually. The mind that can stay longer with the breath can let go easier. Heavy thoughts, heavy feelings. When you feel relatively lighter, you're ready to keep the mind still at one particular location, the center of your body. I would like you to follow your breath when you breathe as deeply as you can. Feel the airflow arriving and touching softly and gently the middle of your abdomen. How soft, similar to a bird's feather, floating down from the sky to finally land up on a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That's how soft the mind can feel when it touches the body center. Let's remember such feeling. You may need to repeat this several times so you can collect such softness and gentleness that are occurring in the middle of your abdomen. When you are able to maintain the feeling, you don't need to depend on your breath to reach the point. Just breathe naturally and continue to stay with a soft and gentle feeling in the middle of your abdomen. This has calmed the mind down. For it to be free from worry and concerns. But if the mind is yet to be completely pure, you may repeat a mantra clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright. Or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way, and Arahang means the purest state that the mind can reach. So altogether, we are telling ourselves we are on the right way to purify the mind. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Feel as if there is a wireless speaker playing this soothing mantra voice from within you, and you are repeating the mantra on your own as well. You do not just listen to my voice. Samma Arahang 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 The mantra is soothing. Its vibration helps the mind to feel more calm. We're going to repeat the mantra until a certain point. That the mind is completely motionless, and you feel that you don't need the mantra any longer. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Now that the mind is much calmer than before, continue to be alert, be vigilant, and careful not to easily let the mind slip anywhere. This can also be done by visualizing an image. Imagine that your body is empty. You have nothing inside the body, no bone, no muscles, no organ, nothing inside the body, nothing but the air. You can feel an empty space, or sometimes the body becomes like a tube, a tunnel, or a hole. With such awareness, visualize that there is an object within such space. You can choose from the sun, the full moon, a water drop, a crystal ball, or a bubble. Choose one and visualize like a dream. As if you're dreaming about one particular object. It happens to be your favorite one. You cannot take your eyes away from it. You have been longing for, like your treasure. With such attention, the object you visualize will become the landmark for the mind, and you'll be more vigilant, Should the mind drifts away, you know instantly. But it's okay. It's normal. So don't feel frustrated or annoyed when the mind wanders. You only need to bring it back. You only need to visualize again. You also need to apply more consciousness. Yet feeling relaxed at the same time. No rush, no expectation. Feel content with whatever state, whatever result you are currently have. While visualizing the image, you may repeat the mantra. Samma Araham. 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 Continue to Observe all kinds of experiences that may occur without paying interest. You're not interested. Just observe them with a neutral mind. We feel content when our experience stays the same. We show no interest when sometimes our experience keeps changing. I will leave you to be on your own for a moment until it's time to share loving kindness. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. And now the mind has accumulated a certain amount of peace energy. We are ready to spread it out in all directions. Imagine that your peace energy is expanding to cover yourself and everyone in the same room, same house, same building. Spread your love, your kindness to all of them. Equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Now imagine you spread the peace energy to everyone in your city, to people from all walks of life, doesn't matter who they are. Allow the peace energy to reach all of them equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from all pains and dangers. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Continue to spread the peace energy and let it cover your entire country, the neighboring countries, reaching the whole world. To everyone in the world, regardless of their race, nationality, or belief. May everyone in the world be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Continue to spread this loving kindness to everyone in the world for a moment. Everyone in the world live together in harmony with no fight, no conflict, no violence, and no war. May peace prevail on earth. And now, our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, long, softly, slowly. Feel the environment, everyone and everything around you. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly, slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Puttha Palapatta Vajjekanan Palang Arahantanan Te Chinrakang Pantami Sappaso Te Atlatha Sukhita Varunha Puttha Sasane Aroka Sukhita Hota Saha Sapphe Hiyatipi Sappaputtha Nupavena Sappathamma Nupavena Sappasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhagwantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankappa. May all of your dreams become true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manicho Tiraso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Wow. Okay, so welcome back. I hope you enjoy the session. Okay, maybe you can switch on your webcam for a little bit just to see your faces. And yeah, well, almost 100 people today. Very happy. Okay. Okay, smile. Smile. We probably need to wait a little bit. Smile. Think. Okay. Lovely. Yeah. So I think today the signal was pretty strong, right? Maybe you can share your experience a little bit, how it has been. Um, I think I wasn't here last 2 times. That's because one, because I was not in at the place, and also the second time it was a blackout, and um, the electricity came back 2 minutes after the session began. So last time it was very unfortunate, but very happy to be here. And perhaps that's uh, how we can recharge and keep the energy for today, perhaps. Okay, so um, Godfrey say it was relaxed, and Elena say it was amazing experience. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit more how amazing it was. And Kwang Nyan, I have not meditated for a while and feel great. Thank you. Yeah, happy for you as well. Please come and join us more often. Augustine, thanks for soothing sessions. And Balogan, an amazing experience. Mutoni Joy, feel relaxed. And the OK Spa today was fully relaxing and good. Just to Fumi, it was relaxing one. I feel calm and clear. I feel so much peace. Tian I Sen, I felt still and the mind was quiet with the silent mantra. Very good. And Mardell, it was peaceful and relaxing experience. Good. Okay, so I think the signal strength today was pretty good. Like the flow of the energy, maybe because with a lot of people. I hope. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to reading more, but at the moment, I'd like to share a little bit on this topic we, uh, talk about how we can uh, deal with anxiety with like the better me model, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Okay, here is the presentation. You can still see me, I guess. So, Laozi, Laozi, he said that if you depress, you live in the past, you're anxious, living in the future. You're at peace. You're living at the present. Well, when we talk about the nature of the mind likes to think, think a lot, right? As a result, your mind either is worried about things that's yet to happen, or maybe you cannot let go of something that has happened and cannot just let them go from the mind. So the formal case will make the mind anxious. And that could be just feeling anxious or eventually lead to anxiety disorder. Okay. So we can say that it's the amount of stress in our daily life, because suppose that when we work, when we meet people, when we have to deal with situations, we actually absorb negative energy. In this image, I depict negative energy with the red color and the positive energy with the blue color. Suppose that you have some red negative energy, very, very little. That's going to be fine. When you meditate, you can let it all out and feel much better. But what if in your daily life, the amount of negative energy kind of more than 50% or outperform the amount of positive energy? That is when you have more stressful days than perhaps relaxing days. But if this actually happens very, very often, and the amount of negative energy is a lot, and a lot of positive energy is very little, that leads to anxiety, or from feeling anxious to eventually having anxiety or having depression, if this is chronic. Okay, so we can say that if we handle these situations early on and not to let them develop into anxiety disorder or depression, that's going to be easier to solve. But when it develops into anxiety disorder and depression, it takes more time to fix. So hopefully you will consider to lengthen your blue bar and shorten your red bar here, okay? By practicing meditation, cleaning your mind. Similar to what we talked earlier today about washing our cloth. If you have dirt on your cloth and you wash the cloth immediately, then you don't actually leave any mark, and that's gonna make sure your cloth is clean. But if you have stain and you don't wash, you don't do anything, and that leaves permanent mark, it's gonna be much harder to remove the stain, right? You probably need special solvent or special method to remove the stain later on. And where does this stressors come from? They come from our 4 responsibilities. Because no matter who you are, you have 4 responsibilities to take care of. And they are physical well-being, your relationship, or social aspect. Not only relationship with people around you in your family, but the interactions with a lot of people in the society, and work or financial responsibility, and eventually the mind. These 4 aspects, if you take care of them well, they will not become problems. But the 4 responsibilities can turn into 4 problems, 4 big problems, if they are being neglected. And that's why having these 4 responsibilities, we can also link this with the Better Me model. in a way that the meditative model aims to use mind empowerment and habit development. Mind empowerment is meditation, and habit development is to create habits with some suggested tools to deal with the four responsibilities. So think about this image. Okay, there are four aspects of them, and then you have these four aspects as well, and the tools of each aspect. For example, social aspect, we have a tool called core, cornerstone for relationships, that says whenever you want to enrich or to maintain or to fix your relationship, there will be four givings that you consider doing. First, to share your resources. Second, to share your encouragement. Third, to help. And fourth is to be consistent. By doing so, by applying these four givings, giving help, giving encouragement, giving resources, giving encouragement, giving heart, and giving security, all relationships and connections in your life will be enriched and strong. Not easy, I know. Very, very much time consuming. But if we do not do them well, social responsibility, for example, can turn into social problems, and that's easier to fix. So sometimes investing time in your day to talk to people, to care for them, to help them, and to be more consistent towards them, we manage to not let the time bomb to explode, or maybe we can um, fix it so it won't detonate at all. That's going to be even better, right? So if we can use the habit development tools here, HDs, habit development, in different aspects to fix and take care of four responsibilities very well, for sure we will have less stressors. Like we look around, nothing will stress us so much because they are well taken care of. Not easy, not easy. Because usually we have some challenges in some of these aspects, not in the same manner. Like some we have more challenge in the physical aspect, while some will have more challenge in their social aspect. Some have more challenge in their work and financial aspect, while some have bigger challenge when it comes to mental responsibility. Okay, so if you are able to take care of four aspects of life, minimize your stress, your mind will stay more at the present. And the little voice, the inner voice, that becomes so toxic that probably will trouble your mind, will also be muted. Because believe it or not, anxiety, well, if we talk about the case where, okay, not only that people are anxious, but they have already anxiety disorder, that's when they are unable to have proper response when it comes to some threats or some dangers that they encounter. Then they seems to like not be able to respond at all. So it seems that anxiety disorder is very sensitive to stressors. But what if we can change those stressors into just nothing, into just like at least not stressors, but something that will not stress us out? That is the idea. Okay, so whether or not you're just feeling anxious, and you try to prevent that anxious feeling to become chronic and eventually lead to anxiety disorder, meditation and taking care of the four responsibilities are so helpful or are needed. Okay. But for those who already have anxiety disorder, the best way for this to work is to make sure that you are more resilient to the stressors. Like, not everything becomes your stressors. You have that resilient level, and that resilient level will increase with my empowerment meditation practice. Okay, so this will help the mind not to worry so much, because the symptoms of anxiety is like worrying, uncontrollable thinking, avoid situations, or having suicidal thoughts. But it begins with worrying, and worrying for sure can be handled with both mind empowerment and habit development. Mindful meditation stops the mind from having a lot of wandering thoughts. And maybe some of you earlier today, before the meditations, had a lot of worries or some other things as well. Now, after the meditation, the mind is clean, similar to washing clothes. If the cloth was dirty and now you wash it, it's clean, then similar to the mind, right? Okay, so it will be, the mind has better structures as well. By practicing habit development, somehow habit development and discipline that you apply into making your habit successful or your habit fully established will also help to structure your thoughts. When you have better structures, the way you think, the way you handle stuff, handle things in life, you will be able to avoid uncontrollable thinking. And with more mindfulness, with less mistakes, you don't need to avoid much the situations. Maybe if you're happy, you want to switch on your webcam and show your happy faces to the world, right? That's because you're happy. So if you're happy, yeah, switch on your webcam and show the world how happy you are. And that's perhaps how you don't need to avoid situations. You don't need to avoid people. You don't need to like escape from things, because you simply have no worry, have no fear, have no mistakes to avoid. Okay? So when stuff happens, according to this anxiety cycle, up on dealing with uncomfortable feelings, some people will choose to avoid, and that will lead to short-term relief. But eventually, anxiety grows more. So instead of avoiding situations, it's better to face them. But of course, we must be ready to face those situations. And to be ready, the mind has to be strong. Okay? All right, so to conclude this, there are some suggestions in order to deal with anxiety or just anxious feelings and anxiety disorders with mindfulness approach. First, learn to accept that things are not under your control. And when you face uncontrollable things, you're not going to be triggered so easily into having panic attack. And second, practice mindfulness helps your mind to stay with you more. And when your mind stays with you more, it won't stay in the future, it won't stay with the past. You can avoid depressed feeling and also anxious feelings. And meditation also lower the amount of stress and even lengthen or make the resilience zone longer. So when you face uncontrolled situations, instead of having panic attack right away, you have more tolerance. You manage to lower the stress and eventually face your fear. You are able to face your fear with one condition: when you are happy, when you are content. You are happy, of course your fear may be there, but because you hype up already and you do not worry so much what the outcome will become, right? Okay, so that's pretty much. Any questions? We have additional comments from Peter. Meditation gets better each sessions. Very happy for you and able to let go better. Very happy. And Craig, I'm pleased to share now that I have the practice using app and Facebook recording. It's something that he looks forward to every single day. Your words make my day, and thank you for sharing, because just by having some participants who agree to do this every single day, that's already like the true purpose of doing this, right? Okay. Fayemi, I feel relaxed and calm despite the hot temperature here in Nigeria. It's hot too in Thailand, so yeah, I'm happy for you. And I also feel, to be honest, you're good, because even though it's hot outside, but it's cool inside. But the honest feeling was it's about to rain in Thailand, and when it rains, electricity is off where I am now. So I was a little bit, okay, please don't rain. And now you can rain. Okay, no problem. We can have the rain. It's gonna make my night better. Do maybe the mayhem is what I needed. Okay. Monkey Mark, another deep midday meditation. Now back to work. Okay. Yeah. Murasisu, I had quite stressful day, and taking a break to meditate gives me total turnaround. Collaborate and refresh, very calm, and as a whole, relaxed, good, and good as well, perhaps. And Christine Thompson's always wonderful experience with group meditation. I'm fortunate to be able to attend this twice this week. Okay, you're welcome to attend next week as well. Elena, some light in different parts of my body, and also how posture and hands can handle it and structure it. And I became transparent, very good. And then light rose from the bottom of my spine to the top of my head, compressed into a crystal ball. Excellent. And I feel so calm. Right. So thanks for sharing. Actually, this is very good experience, and having light from within, having purity from within will brighten up your day. I'm pretty sure. So this is indeed a good experience, and I hope that you will find it every time you come to meditate with my stories. Okay. All right. Oluwa Mayowa. Great. And what can be done to avoid uncontrollable thinking? And it happens to me often. Very attracted to environment. Well, if you want to escape from uncontrollable thinking, you need to learn to stop your mind from thinking. Sorry for this this kind of answer, but it's true. We are unable to stop our mind from thinking because we never really try to stop it. But if you stop your mind from thinking, like in meditation, when we meditate, I think many people didn't think for a certain period of time, right? Because you have an ability to stop your mind from thinking. And well, when you have happy thoughts, you don't need to stop them. But when you have unhappy thoughts and you are quick to stop them, that's a superpower. Even better than Spider-Man's web, right? Why would you like to hang from buildings? you probably can do something better by being able to stop your mind from wandering. And that's Monk's superpower that I can share with all of you. No secret, very easy. When your mind wanders, come back to the crystal ball. When your mind wanders again, come back to your breath. If it wanders again, then come back to the center of your body. Doing this will give you a superpower, and that's when you're ready to conquer the world, your world. Because according to the Buddha, for example, someone asks, what's the meaning of the world to you? What's the definition of the world? Is that the globe? Is that the planet Earth? The third rock from the sun? Well, the Buddha say the world means, listen carefully. You can also have a pen to jot it down, because I don't remember to speak about this every day. So the word means your eyes, your ears, your nose, your tongue, and your body sensations. These are your world. And that's your perception of the world, right? If you are able to change the way you look at the world by purifying all these senses, your eyes are clearer, you have better attentive ears, you can smell better, you can taste better because you're mindful, your mind stays with all these senses, your world is going to be more beautiful. And that's how we change the world. We change the world by changing our mind. Change the mind to change the world. And yeah, that's it. How can we stop bad thoughts? Then you have two options. If the bad thoughts are not so bad or happens once or twice, you stop bad thoughts by having your own thought. If you have no thought, then bad thoughts may kick in. Like you leave your screen blank, some people will hijack your screen, and not some people. Like the viruses in your mind, you hijack your screen and put their bad image on your screen. But if you, okay, I'm not going to let it happen, you cover your screen with your own image, then nobody will be able to put anything on your screen. That's how you stop bad thoughts in the meditation. But if your bad thoughts are super, super, super bad, you try so hard, doesn't work, open your eyes. Open your eyes, bad thoughts disappear, okay? All right, that's it for today.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mang John, for guiding us today. And let us end our sessions by pay respect to Mang John. So let's bow. Second bow and third bow.
Okay, may all of you be happy, healthy, and wise. May all of you have all the wisdoms to overcome all obstacles in your life. May you be protected from all kinds of dangers. All your wishes be fulfilled, all your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you be able to stop your mind from having bad thoughts, from losing control, and be able to attain the inner peace within. That we call the Dhammakaya within, easily and effortlessly without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Mang John, for the blessing, and thank you everyone for joining us today. So we like to invite all of you to bring more friends to join us on next Monday. So have a happy weekend, everyone. Bye-bye.
By Jesse, by DJ Botax, and Hazel Ho, and Long, and Craig Griffin, and Vanessa, driving Vanessa, and Stephen OK. I think you should not meditate while driving. Guo Sun Tan, Peter, Hugo Shukwu, and Elsa Marine, and Bao Gan, and Jive, and Manish, and Issei, and Lagos Peace Club. and Saleh, and Oluwamayova, and Chongyan. I'm sorry if I pronounce not correctly. The Orchestra, Kristen Hobson, Bettina Schmus. Sorry for that. Daniela and Mabasi and Ajit and Signolita, Fabiola, Mardel, Dunayo, and Wakishishima, Anusha, and Femi, and Ineoluvar, Impano, and Ayumithan, Fimin, Pratnya, Kwati, and Pratimar, and Uwase, Sakaju, Emmanuel Oyekule, and Olaleye, Vibabara, Emmanuel, Richard, Karim, Sadine, Jocelyn, Ange, Kikali, and Augustine, and Oluwafumi Layo. Okay, so bye for today. See you later next week.